On this episode of Roll for Crit Playback, the dead are rising from their graves in Last Night on Earth.
That's right, Jonathan and I will take our revenge on the rest of our playgroup as we send hordes and hordes of zombies at these 4 heroes. Will they survive to sunset and see another day? I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit Playback. We have spawned our starting zombies in their places on the board, and zombie players take the first move. That's us. So I'm placing the sun tracker on the sun track.
Very creative.
You guys now have 15 rounds in order to kill 15 zombs.
What?
I know. First we get the draw, so we get 2 cards each.
Oh, each? Wow.
Yes. Well, normally it's one hand of 4.
Oh, okay.
So, and we are allowed to look at each other's cards and share them. We're essentially one person with 2 hands, with 4 hands.
So we're dealing with the type of zombie, the ones that are like stitched together here, apparently, because that's what you're.
Conjoined zombie.
We're the zombie lords. We control.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, what's happening here?
Mark, would you be so kind to move those 2 zombies forward?
Yes, which way?
Smell like
This way?
a...
Yes.
And this way?
Yep.
We're just gonna come out of the gate shambling. We shamble.
Oh.
So I get to roll a d6 and move the zombie that many spaces instead of just 1.
Wow.
It's probably gonna be a 1.
I hope so.
How many spaces can we...
Two.
Well, I'll go over here.
Where you're going in the first place.
How many spaces can humans...
Big roller.
You roll.
I'm Jake Cartwright, the Drifter. I was thinking I'd go in here, guys, and start to get some items, look for items.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, my next turn, obviously.
No, I think your best move
No, get
is...
out... No.
Are you gonna try killing them? I assume.
At least fighting them.
We do
Two
have to
individual
kill,
combats.
like, at minimum 1 zombie a turn. I mean, it could, obviously
we
we're
could
gonna
get
kill
2
multiple
kills
on...
per turn.
Right, yeah.
Also, my card, I put it on hero. If there's 2 or more zombies in their space, until next turn they have an extra fight die, and you don't need to have doubles to kill.
Let's do that. I'm Johnny, the high school quarterback. I ain't going out like a chump. I'll blitz you. When I'm entering a space with a zombie, I can fight him and then continue moving.
All right.
Yeah.
And,
Average them.
Oh, thank God.
all right, so he kills it.
Oh, and we're on the
kill.
board now.
First zombie.
Go Johnny.
Oh, we're... Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I lost.
Wow, with 3
You
dice.
hurt my friend. Nom 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 nom.
That zombie was a badass.
So you take a wound?
I take a wound.
But he can still keep moving now. So you have 2 movements left after this.
But one
If
more
you
wound and I'm
live.
dead.
Run back into the gym.
I think he's fine.
Yeah.
I'll pick that die,
You...
and I win on a tie.
took out a hammer and smashed the zombie into the floor, and we became a puddle of...
I am Sheriff Anderson. I start the game with a revolver.
And can we nickname your revolver the Resolver? Because it
Yes.
resolves any zombie issues.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. And I will shoot and probably miss. This was a terrible idea.
What do you need, a 4 or higher?
Or
And I shot, and I missed, and I shot, and I missed again.
Why did you say anything?
I wanted to know.
Hey y'all, I'm Jenny, the farmer's daughter. I can be pretty handy. I got a meat cleaver, so if the hero rolls a 6 on any of their fight die, the zombie is instantly killed.
All right, I'm gonna play This Can't Be Happening. But it is.
This can't be happening.
You roll 1 less fight die than normal. If you start your turn in the same space as another hero, this goes away. Otherwise, it stays out.
Hey Jenny. Hey Jenny.
No, and I mean, why not? I think they really like the guy. They want the guy's hat. They want the hat. It's a nice hat.
I do want.
I have a hat too.
Yeah, but that one's warm.
All right, Sheriff, let's wrestle.
All right, so I roll 2.
You mean wrestle?
I combine
Wrestling.
tussle and wrestle.
I like it.
Well,
But doesn't
I
kill.
nothing happened.
no, fend it off.
Yep.
You're just like, no.
Not interested.
All right, wanna roll for new zombies?
No, by all means, because you need them more than I do.
Thank you.
Never mind, I'm not letting you roll anymore.
Very good, very good. You did good.
Jenny should move
I
first.
think
Jenny,
that
go.
I should move, yeah.
Alright, go
Try to run away. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gonna go find my bae. You can't even get to me. You sure? sorry, Bay. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna 1, 2. Wait, what is the door?
Like,
for
you
this?
need to
Oh,
play
is that
what?
a door?
It's,
Yeah.
There's 2 doors.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I'm just gonna go there
2018.
and I'll shoot that.
Oh, so much for the resolver. Last Night on Earth is one of our earliest games that we added to our collections. One of the first that I ever bought that was not Monopoly and what have you. And I think it is a great kind of gateway game in that regard. We'll get into that a little more later. But it's one that we've played many, many times. It's a classic zombie staple, but it was released in 2007, I believe. So today, of course, we're inundated with these zombie games. I wasn't quite at that level of being tired of it at that time. So kind of putting ourselves back in that perspective, the first thing that I think the game nails is the atmosphere, where it's all about this B-movie style.
It perfectly captures zombie movie. Even with the cards you play, because like you'll see that we'll play cards and even says like hate on a hero, or because they missed, or your zombie shambles faster, or maybe someone feels weird because they got bitten, or someone decides that since this might be their last night and they're in the same room with a girl,
things are gonna go down, and the art is, they have actual actors and models.
I think as far as I know, this seems to be a trend with all flying frogs, except for Shadows of Brimstone is the one I haven't seen them do that for.
Right,
but like a Touch of Evil,
Fortune and Glory.
Fortune and Glory.
Yeah, it really looks like they took stills almost from like a B-movie 70s or 80s zombie flick, which is really cool. It's almost kind of, some of the pictures are almost kind of gross and unpleasant to look at. But that is definitely there. That the theme and the atmosphere is great. Mechanically, and coming from playing it way back in the day as one of our first games and playing it again recently,
very simple,
which we haven't done in a long time. Yeah, how did that disconnect for you?
It was pretty simple. You're pretty much knowing you're gonna roll dice. It's almost like we even made a joke. It almost feels like we're just playing Risk, almost
at certain times.
Yeah, at certain times, and I think that's fine though.
For the fighting, yeah.
And it sort of became very funny because it's almost like that with the zombie. Maybe you'll survive.
Right, they do, because basically humans roll 2 dice, zombies roll 1.
But it's very hard to actually, and that's for bare fisticuffs.
Right. And to kill them is a little tougher. That's where the humans want to get weapons and things like that.
To help the rods.
In this particular game, we were both zombies, as you saw.
I believe you said, I believe it's in the 6 and 4 people.
Yes, correct.
There are 2 zombie lords.
2 zombies team up, and no matter what, there's always 4 heroes. Just depends on how many people are controlling each one. For me personally, I find playing as a human hero a lot more fun than playing as a zombie. I feel like you have more agency, you can move a lot faster, you get different cards. Being a zombie is a little more, well, you're controlling the zombies. I don't know, which one, do you have a preference? Do you think that either one?
Honestly, in this game, I don't think I do. Okay. I think they're both fun. I think the human's fun because you're thinking and playing, especially if you're playing with other people, a bit more like, all right, I'm building up this cool guy. I got a chainsaw now. I have this. But on a zombie's hand, it's like you're not getting items, but it's more like I can't wait until he goes in there. I'm gonna trip him up, and like there's more of a. I think it's they're different play styles, and I think both have their moments.
Well, it is definitely nice to have 2 zombies because I like to be able to talk a little bit and have a friend and not have everyone just hate me.
That I agree with, and that's definitely one of my things. I'm not always the biggest fan of the 1v-all play style. That's just my thing. I'm not saying it's bad.
Sure.
This game isn't as bad because almost the mechanics are the same, so it doesn't feel nearly as... And it's easy to switch, so it's not like campaign-y. And the other thing, we didn't mention this yet, but one of the things that can affect it is there's actually different game modes.
Right.
You're seeing the one where they just have to kill 15 zombies.
Yeah, which is the super basic default scenario. There's different ones. There's one where you have to find the keys and gasoline to a truck, which we've done, and we found super iffy whether or not it comes out balanced in the end.
Yeah.
There's also one where you're defending
a household
mansion, which is the centered tile, which flips. And then that's the other thing, the board can be somewhat randomized, which is pretty cool. The outside tiles are different when you play. So yeah, there are multiple things, multiple different ways to go. The base one, which we did, is definitely pretty simple, and I think the other scenarios, it's nice to add that variety to it.
Move the sun tracker.
It's darker now. No, wait, it's actually getting light.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 1 or 2. I'm gonna play There's No Time, Leave It. I'm gonna choose any card in the hero's discard pile and remove it from the game. Get that gun away.
Ouch. Oh, Sheriff is
all this
not
exile.
happy.
I'm really bad at shooting a gun, I guess.
I'm gonna shamble again.
Oh, okay.
This guy. Let's see if he can do better than a 1.
Use
Or
a
a 2.
shambler.
What is shambling?
1.
Way to call it, Garrett.
And you take a wound. Forget it, Jake. It's the general store. Oh, you're spawning the zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3s.
All right, I can deal with 5.
Yeah.
Who's looking rather grim?
Remember, that's also
we wanna-
not bad
we
for
wanna
you because
destroy
you're gonna
them.
need us to spawn them to kill them.
Exactly. Yeah. So
It's bittersweet.
Now, wait, hold on. When do we spawn the Demigorgon?
Oh, that's round 4.
Okay. You could go to try and help your friend here. Or you can fight a zombie.
Or he can roll it if he gets a 5 or a 6, he can do both.
That's true. That's true. Assuming he doesn't die. Well,
That means enough, but it's...
Come here, Bay.
Pretty good.
wow.
why does this keep happening?
That was some
How do you
bad
heal?
luck.
Jonathan, you're doing work.
Feels like we're playing Risk again.
A little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
Who wants to fight me first?
I'll go first.
Alright. Oh, we're in fast there.
Wow! Taking damage, dude. No.
Alright,
I feel like this is not how this is supposed to usually happen.
All right, Neil.
Oh,
I'm good.
thank
I'm
goodness.
good.
No, you can win a
No,
tie.
you can win on a tie.
Oh, yeah.
If you roll a 6,
I subtract.
He's dead.
I subtract 1 from that die.
I forced Neil to re-roll the 6.
really? You're gonna do that to us?
Yes, I am.
You're gonna be that jerk?
They're playing to win, dude.
But it's a jerk move.
No, it's absolutely the right
But
move.
it's a jerk move.
They need to see what happens when someone dies.
Yeah. So, Jake Cartwright is now a zombie. It acts just like a normal zombie, but its movement is D3. This guy also, even though he's a zombie, he does have 3 health.
Is that considered a hero zombie?
Yes.
Yes, it is a zombie hero.
Oh,
Actually.
don't you have something? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's still here. Zombie heroes roll 2 extra fight dice.
Oh, yeah, that does that.
The zombies are concentrated more over here
Okay.
than they are over there.
Right, but I'm saying you might want to get into a building and find a weapon first before you start trying to kill stuff. Is this part of the
Okay.
cornfield still?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, then I'll go here. And they have to roll a 4+ to even find me in the cornfield.
You'd think that in the cornfield in real life
Actually,
it'd be
I'm gonna
more
go-
difficult for the humans because the zombies are just like they're just looking for flesh. Right?
They're only too dumb. It's just like a big.
Yeah.
But
I
zombies
mean,
are
their
big, they
senses
don't
are
smell,
bad
it's
enough
not
though,
right.
and they still need to kind of.
Like, oh my god, too much corn! Oh.
They're confused.
It's a well-known fact.
Yeah.
Zombies are scared of the movie Children of the Corn.
Yes. I'm scared.
They
of that
should
movie.
be. I got a pump
exist in
shotgun. If I hurt a space within range, roll a d6 for each zombie in that space. Oh, for each? Zombies are hit on the roll of 3+.
I'm gonna shamble.
Oh, I wonder which zombie hero is gonna shamble.
I choose this zombie hero.
Okay, and you're gonna roll a 2.
Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see. 2 we got. All right.
He finally got something higher. So I think we lost.
Hello, my friend.
I could die here.
Yeah, you could.
I probably will.
All right. Everybody else has to move
Then we would lose.
first.
I'll move that guy.
These
Move
guys.
that guy.
Move it in there.
They
That
have to,
guy.
yeah. I mean, I could die too, but
Move them there.
And now I'm rolling 3 dice for the zombie hero.
We get to roll 3.
oh yeah.
2 extra. Yep, this card's pretty ridiculous.
6.
All right.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
I mean, it is.
I just roll them.
Sure, I'll play this one, because it's got me on it. Play on any hero except during a fight to heal 1 wound from them. Actually, no, wait, hold on, heal 1 wound from them. I can play it on you to heal a wound from you.
Yeah. Because
mind.
because we didn't heal ourselves. So then, do I fight zombies
Yeah,
now?
he's got to fight.
All right, so I fight Alright, so. Kidding me? Oh, I killed you.
Oh, doubles.
Oh, all right.
Thank God.
All right, next.
I knew I could believe in you, Bay.
Okay, you're instantly dead.
Jenny's putting
He
in work.
bites in.
So
as he's
I'm
biting. You
gonna
got his neck
roll
there.
for movement.
Okay. Oh no.
So sorry.
That's pretty good. At two.
Honestly, it's probably not even worth moving.
Yeah.
Because I move here, they both can move to me again. Oh, now I fight them. Oh, I forgot about that.
That's a key part of this.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
So you fend off the
And
first
the big boy.
Who gets 3?
You're a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Oh,
That's a 6.
Okay. I'm gonna attack these guys.
With a shotgun.
Yeah. So, one for each.
What? Very important. This guy first.
Or this guy first.
Both.
Guys,
He
like,
rolls
yes.
one at a time.
Okay.
He attacks them all, but
Okay, dead.
dead.
One dead.
And shotgun destroyed.
It is gone.
I'm gonna try running.
Well, I mean,
I think you should try running.
Yeah.
you should still move that way because
really need
you,
a
have
6.
you can help with the meat.
I really
You might
do.
be able to.
No, I got a 2.
Wow.
Just go. Just get out of there.
I mean, or I can take the shotgun and.
Get out of there!
Well, you want to heal Garrett? Because I would.
Can you, if you can't heal me this turn, then you just heal, I think. I mean, you can lure that zombie away from me so that way he can't go there and stop my movement from sprinting across. That's like the best you can do to help me.
Yeah. Right now, we need to save Garrett.
So we're actually on pace for killing zombies.
Yeah. Actually.
Hey.
Hey, what are you gonna move to this
what it
spot?
sounds like.
I assume so, right?
Wait, what?
If you didn't move there.
I mean, honestly, I don't think that far ahead, but probably.
well, no, he probably would have been the.
I literally gave it no thought. I was not.
He's just like, it's their turn.
I live in the moment. I'm a zombie. I roleplay. Oh, actually, this guy moves a D3.
Yeah. And are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
He can go that way.
You're playing to win.
Sorry.
Do you not care about winning, Mark?
I want to
Well.
play the game fairly. And to the best
But
of
you should
everybody's
also
ability.
play to win.
I am playing to win. All
Then you
of
should
my-
try to convince him to do the wrong thing.
I died.
That's playing to win.
Yeah.
Garrett,
Yeah, I
just
know.
died.
He's
I
dead.
know. So game over. Woo!
Playing this again after so many years, it did kind of remind me how I do think this is a perfect gateway game because it adds just enough of those gamey elements. You know, there's co-op, there's card abilities and effects, and the board
No,
is
it's
somewhat
definitely-
randomized, but it still is that roll and move and roll to attack, and so it's still that luck-based thing.
like it does end up being like we were joking with the risk, like we mentioned before. But I don't think it does it in a bad way, and especially since, like we said, we're playing with just the base. We don't know what the expansions
Right.
bring. Like I'm thinking some of the other zombie games. In particular, the one that comes to my mind right now is Zombicide. You know, there are different zombies. In this, really, there are they're just the pea soup colored ones and like the brown ones.
Right. Yeah, it's a little less. It's a much more traditional style.
But that almost fits the B movie theme.
It does. It does.
But I definitely would love to see with more expansions and more items and stuff like that.
Well, and I think that for in terms of the fighting, I'm pretty good with the dice rolling. I think it's just you just gotta live with it. I do, for me personally, at playing this recent game, I wish that the movement was like everybody had a speed like in Betrayal, because it does really suck for a human when you really need to do something and you just happen to roll a 1 and you have to for really no reason.
And how about when you played 2 shambles and got like a 2 and a 1?
Yeah, and that's the other thing in this game. We had a ton of good luck on our side with dice rolls where we just pretty much steamrolled the humans.
We didn't. You did. At first, you had the worst luck with rolls, with moving. But as soon when combat happened, you're just like, they're like, he has to just beat a 4. Oh, he got a 5.
Yeah.
He rolled a 3. All I need is I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Which is unusual. Like it's kind of designed for that to not happen, but because it's dice, it can happen. So it is that. That's why I think it's a great gateway game, and still can be fun if you're more hardcore into it.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
you're probably gonna.
The one thing I would definitely want more expansions is they sort of have this a couple items, but there needs to be a lot more. Like when I think of a good game that still uses dice combat, there's a lot of, in essence, the dice engine mechanic. a way for players to really make it like, okay, 3s do something special for me, or 5, it counts on a 3, 4, or 5, or don't need double. Like for both players though, I mean, like the zombies could have something that's like, you roll a die and first, and if you get higher than 5, then you get a bonus or something.
And they do have, you do have your fight bonus cards that you can play in combat. And I will say, maybe in retrospect, some of it may have been error on the human end, that perhaps they should have not rushed into combat as much and instead tried to kind of search for better weapons and taken things one step at a time.
The thing is,
it's still random.
Only one person did the really rush combat. And, well, the 2 did. One of them already had a weapon.
Right, started off with 1.
The other one, all his stats are based on attack. So I think those 2 were playing right. The one who died first was searching. Like, he was, I feel like, searching almost every turn, so.
And it does have an advanced set of mechanics, so you kind of can start with the basic thing, then you add in these extra advanced cards that make it more complicated, plus the idea of the zombie hero, which you saw in this video, where we control a super strong zombie. I guess that is one way you get a different type of zombie in this game.
It is, but it's not the same, at least to me, it did not feel the same way of like,
sure, it's not a spitter or something like that.
For both the heroes and the zombie players to actually think strategically about it. You're not thinking like, okay, so this guy acts this way, so I'm going to use him to go around this. It's more like, it's just a bigger, it moves.
Right. Yeah, his better health. But as far as classic style zombie games go, if you're looking for that B-movie feel, I can't think of any others that really even attempt to get that. Maybe Zombies with 3 exclamation points, but I definitely think this is a superior version of that game.
Well, I mean, if you think about all their movies of flying frogs that have this actual picture one, they're all like Fortune and Glories, your adventure, the alien attack, a touch of evil is more of your just generic horror movies.
Right.
They definitely capture that in a way that even though it's simple like this, like once again, we're only talking about the base here. We have not got an expansion, and there are a lot. And the other big thing, we sort of forgot to mention this. I mean, you'll probably I assume you'll be hearing it.
You probably will be.
They come with soundtracks, which to me is a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Because definitely that helps with this game in making even that ambiance. And definitely other games. Honestly, you probably could use that for other things too.
Yeah, the music is actually really great, and they have different tracks have, it's this character's theme or whatever. So it actually plays like a movie score. Which is a really nice touch. If you know people who like zombie movies, or you like zombie movies, especially for a Halloween party, obviously, it is a great one to pick up for those reasons.
Yeah, definitely. Flying Frog is definitely one that the games I've played of theirs, I feel like even if it's simple, they put their heart into it.
Yeah. So better late than never. We're only about 9 years after this game came out getting to talk about it, but those are our thoughts. But we'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, have you played this with the expansions, and did they maybe answer some of the problems that we thought that were there? Is there anything you'd hope you'd see from this? And definitely what I'm curious about, because I didn't know about this until you told me, does this mix with their other games, and does it mix well?
Yes, leave a comment right here on YouTube, or you can email us at rollforcrit@gmail.com. We're also on Twitter at rollforcrit, facebook.com/rollforcrit, Instagram, iTunes. Find us at all those places.
But of course, in the end, you can always go to rollforcrit.com, where not only do we sell Last Night on Earth and its expansions, we sell other Flying Frog games, so you can see if you can mix them. And we sell plenty more games, really awesome ones, and we're going to post this video there, we're going to post all our other videos there, plenty of news articles. It's just a great place to see everything.
It's the best. I'm in love with it.
You are.
I'm going to die and come back to life so I can go to rollforcrit.com.
But until that day comes, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this has been Roll for Crit Playback. I'd die and come back for those deals.
Oh God, you sound like a used car salesman.
People aren't going to realize that the time between draw the cards and move our zombies was 20 minutes. None of this is going to be in this video.
You know that's what I want. You know my character's a necrophiliac.
Great pickup tips or ticks. You know, you can like have a nervous tick and pick up girls, like whatever you want.
I'm young and sexy. I don't want religion in my games.
I'm a real cowgirl.
Like look at the zombie. He's surfing on the cube. Look at him.
Y'all white boys is crazy.
I've covered wars, you know.
And that's how you play. To lose.